know what sucks? The people that are always partying, going out, having fun, they always seem to find love. They always seem to find intimacy. And whether it's a girl or guy, it's usually like, this is more so aimed at the guys, they find connection with other people. Whereas people that are locked in, focused on their goals, really doing what they need to be doing, they're oftentimes very, very lonely. And one thing you're going to realize when you're successful is that it's a very, very lonely lifestyle. Like, being successful, the path to success, the path of building yourself is really tough because you don't have a lot of people on that path with you. That's like the hardest part of becoming successful. Saying no to all the fun, to all the activities, saying no to sex, to love, to intimacy. That is like really, really hard to do. A lot of guys ask me and they tell me and they vent to me. They're like, yo, I've been focused. I'm making money. I take care of myself, but I can't get a girlfriend. And a lot of the best girls I know say, I don't go out, I don't party, I don't act promiscuous, I don't sleep around, and I can't find a guy that's going to commit to me. Yeah. It's the truth. It's the truth. And here's my solution for it. And here's the analysis of that and the breakdown of it. Look, first and foremost, yes, if you spend your time talking to people and you really utilize your resources to engage in fun activities, you are definitely going to find people to connect with. And I remember being a nightclub promoter and working at a nightclub. I definitely had access to a lot of women. I slept with a lot of women. And even after that, I would say even more after that, when I started making a little bit of money, when I did my financial services business, I was sleeping with a lot of women. I was going out, I was partying, I was networking, and I was working a lot. But when I started making a lot of money and when I started really focusing in on my goals, the amount of women I talked to almost went to zero. I was not talking to a lot of women. And this was something that was really not difficult for me, but it was something I noticed. I'm like, man, I had so many more women back in the day when I was just doing nothing but fooling around. And it's kind of like a difficult reality to face. Because you would think that the more you focus on your goals, the more successful you are, you'll meet more women, you'll meet more people. As a girl, you'll meet more guys that want to take interest in you. But the reality is it's not like that at all. But what I will tell you is this. The quality of the women that I met back in the day was significantly lower than the quality of women I deal with now. And that's the exchange that you have to make. When you become somebody that is really focused and really disciplined and really grounded on your goals, you start to attract a lot of quality. And it's not that you don't attract low-quality people at all. It's just that your lifestyle, because you're so focused, you only make time for things that are very high quality. And only quality people can get access to you. So it's kind of like an interesting trade-off. And it happens a lot later than you think it would. So for years, I was working, I was making money, I was, doing the things that I needed to be doing. And I didn't find success with women. In fact, I was like, yo, did I lose my game because I was working so much? Did something happen? Am I that boring now where it's all about work? Sometimes, yeah, that does happen. But the point where you become ultra successful is where you start getting the flocks and the droves of people that are interested in you. So it really took a while for this to kind of kick in. And it's the same thing for women as well. Once again, it's the same thing. It goes both ways. You are not going to have a lot of people that are interested in you when you are already successful. When you have that success and you have that success displayed for a period of time, maybe 2 to 3 years, that is when people are like, okay, you've been successful for a while, you've got your shit together, you've been doing this for XYZ amount of time. That is where people start to trickle into your life. And that 2-3 years where you're just kind of solo, grinding, doing your own thing, it's almost like a prison, a success prison. That's really, really hard on your mind. It's very mentally taxing. And my advice to all the people out there that are locking in, that are focused, is just be patient. Just be patient, because it'll happen for you. Seriously, it will. And I'll tell you this, it's a lot easier to become very successful and then have people like you than to be unsuccessful and try to convince people to like you for who you are and the potential of what you can have in your life. And this is exceptionally true with men. Because women might like you for your personality, they might like you for who you are, but they will always like you for the opportunity that you can provide them and the lifestyle that you can create for them. And men will always take interest in you as a woman if you're passionate, if you're in shape physically, if you're very attractive. Like, if you're out drinking, partying, just wasting away in life, you are going to deteriorate in the way that you look. But if you're in the gym 24/7, taking care of yourself, reading, journaling, becoming more calm, becoming more submissive, becoming more cultured, becoming more nurturing, and learning real values like other languages, like, a guy finds you, you're like, yo, you're a gem. Especially when you keep a clean reputation. Oh my God. Women don't really understand this. Like, I tell women all the time, like, your reputation is so important. It is insanely important. I mean, a lot of guys talk about how important reputation is. I think for women, it's even more important, because if you're a guy that has done some things in the past, XYZ, maybe even in business, you'll always get a second chance because you can build it back up. But as for your girl that has done XYZ in the past, people sometimes will never let go of it. And that's just the unfortunate reality. How do you walk away from that? You need a massive transformation. And even then, people are always going to hold you to your past decisions. So it's good to stay out of the limelight. It's good to stay away from the parties. And when you have that success, you've got to learn that you got to maintain it. And when you maintain it for a period of time, when that opportunity walks by you, when that guy walks by you, when that girl walks by you, you can engage with full confidence that you are a successful, built, really grounded, dedicated person. And you can kill that opportunity. You can absolutely nail it. Because when they do their background work and they check into you, they're going to be like, yo, this person's been grinding for the last 2 years. This person has no bad things happen in the last 2 years. They've stayed out of trouble. They're a good person. Like, is this too good to be true? Like, that's kind of like their mindset. And that's where you win. Whereas if you're always out partying, yeah, you're going to have more sex. Yeah, you're going to have more fun. Yeah, you're going to connect with more people in some aspect, but they're going to be low quality relationships. And for some people, that's okay. For the majority of people, honestly, that's okay. I don't mean to be negative about this. For the majority of people, being in low quality relationships is totally fine. For a lot of guys, like younger guys, especially like when I was young, having sex with a lot of women was totally fine. But at some point in life, you have to make a decision to do better. So, hope this makes sense. Something I was thinking about today. Thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your day here with me. Guys, subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on all my major platforms. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.